What's going on, guys? PokeMaster Pook. We are back home finally. We are going to start things off here with dinner time, though, because something crazy actually just happened, and I didn't even realize that it was in the game yet. But it must have been part of the last update. Um, actually, let's collect up the berries and ingredients here. I'm going to see if it happens again, because literally, like, every time I click on this Togekiss, the metronome skill goes off. And just before, like, I was starting this video, just like a minute or two ago, I was able to click on Togekiss, and its metronome skill went off, and it actually gave me the extra tasty thing that's supposed to be the Dene's not charge move, but main skill. So it's the tasty charge something. Anyways, as you guys can see here, higher extra tasty rate plus 7%. A dish is more likely to be extra tasty with the main skill plus 7%. Lasts until you cook an extra tasty dish or change sites. So I'm very curious to see how long it's now going to take us to get an extra tasty with the 7% extra bonus. So honestly, like, because I know obviously, that was just our Togekiss's skill, which is metronome. So it's not always guaranteed to be that, which obviously it didn't trigger there again. But we have not clicked on Clefairy yet, and its skill is also metronome. So hopefully maybe we could get it again here. We did not get it though. So unfortunately, we're going to just go ahead and see how much a 7% boost is going to give us for extra tasty. So let's try it out. Let's see exactly where it's going to put us here to see if it'll give us an extra tasty here on the first go. I don't know. I'm kind of just curious to see what is going to happen. So let's add in some Moo Moo Milks here. Might as well do a bunch of Moo Moo Milks. We'll add in a couple extra eggs there as well, since we have so many. Alright, let's go ahead. Fan up. Oh, it is already extra tasty too. Let's go. So 20,000, we will take it. So I'm very curious to see how much that 7% really actually helped there to make this an extra tasty dish. Obviously it's only 7%, but I've had like no luck with any extra tasties at all this week. So I mean, does that have something to play into it as well, because we haven't gotten an extra tasty yet this week, plus the 7%? Does that help out? Either way, awesome that we got an extra tasty there as well. We are already up like halfway through Master 2, it looked like. Let's go. Super awesome, guys. I'm happy that I was able to honestly notice that, because it was a very quick thing. Like, as soon as the metronome went off, it kind of flashed it real quick. I didn't even recognize what it was at first. And then I realized, like, once I clicked on the dinner thing, that the extra tasty thing was in there. So I was like, wow, I couldn't even believe that it was already in the game here. Because honestly, I thought that wasn't going to be in the game until the Dene was going to be put into the game. But maybe they put in the main skill early. I do want to just take a look at that real quick. Let's go back into the news here. So I want to say it was somewhere. It was somewhere around. Also, Dedene's main skill, Tasty Chance S, is a new main skill. See, and so appearing beginning March 11th, which is what is today. Today is March 7th. So that's my thing, is like Dedenne isn't even in the game yet, and the new main skill, Tasty Chance S, is already in the game. Metronome, you're able to get Tasty Chance S through Metronome. So very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Our first look there at Tasty Chance S. Crazy. So that is going to be it for now. We will be right back with the sleep session. So let's get into it and see how we do or just what we get. If you guys haven't smashed that like button already, make sure that you guys do that. Very much appreciated. And we will be right back with the sleep session. What's going on, guys? We're back now with the sleep session here. We're going to get logged in, synchronize up to the Go++, and see what we can find today. I'm actually very curious now that we are back home. I know that I actually pressed the button on purpose yesterday once we got home from our travels. I pressed the button just to make sure that it didn't like start tracking sleep or anything like that while it was like put away in my suitcase. So I knew that there was going to be some mistracked sleep there, or well, you know what I meant. But we still got the full 100 sleep score, 9 hours, 22 minutes, session 232 here. Got a good bit of slumbering sleep last night. It is a slumbering type today, which is awesome. I think, sort of. I'm not exactly sure what type we're going for right now, honestly. I guess slumbering would be good just because of Pichu's in there, and you know, it'd be good for the electric type week here. Noah top belly sleeper today, which is pretty interesting. Looks like we do have an Iggly buff up here. Totodile. We got the Sudowoodo, another Sudowoodo, another Totodile, another Iggly buff. Ooh, okay. We got a Feraligatr, though, and we got a Spheal over here on this side. Very interesting. Very interesting. I feel like we could have did without the Sudowoodos. I feel like I wish they would not spawn them in quite as much. But that's alright. We'll see just exactly who is hungry here, if anybody. That'd be kind of awesome if Feraligatr was hungry. Totodile's hungry, though. I'll take it. Unfortunately, though, the Totodile already has some points gained on it. So, I think what we're going to do... That's a bit risky, though. Well... I think what we're gonna do... no, see, because that's gonna be the same. I think we're gonna give this Totodile the premium bonus biscuit. Which is gonna allow us to recruit this Totodile. And now this one should have reset, yeah. So then we can feed this one a Poke Biscuit, which will give it another +3, since this one's hungry. And now, can we give it 2 more biscuits without it filling up? That'll be the real question here. Oh, let's go. That's awesome. They gave us another ×3. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to get the 2 Totodiles recruited here today. That is all we're going to go for, though. I would love to go for something else, but honestly, I feel like it would just be too hard with the amount of biscuits that we have. We will leave the Feraligatr as the picture there, though, because, I don't know, I feel like Feraligatr's cool. I feel like I haven't really seen too many Feraligatrs either. So, Totodile, number 1, level 12, Bashful Nature. Ooh, this one is a Berry Finder, and it has Berry Finding S. No way. Let's go. Nature has no effect. Inventory up L. Plus a helping speed M, helping speed S, and inventory up F. Dude, this thing's gonna be a monster. That is probably one of the best Totodiles I've ever found. Berry finding S with inventory up L, which is already gonna make the inventory crazy. Helping speed, another inventory. Like, that's crazy. That's insane. That is a cracked Totodile. The only thing that would make that better is if the nature was like a speed of help nature up. I don't think this one's going to be better than that, but I mean, you never know. Let's see. Level 11. Berries. It doesn't have berry finding S, unfortunately. Ingredient finding up, main skill chance that. Yeah, so this is not what we want. But the other one was exactly what we wanted, so we will have to get rid of that Totodile and definitely start working on this other Totodile for sure, because that one, honestly, that one might be even better than our current Feraligatr that we have. Let's head back here to the main island, though. See where we are with Sneaky Snacking. 6,800. Got some honey there as well. We are currently at Master 2 here, guys, which is alright for me, I guess I would say. Give out 14 biscuits. We got 3 handy candies there. We still got a good bit of missions to go. I think I might have possibly already ruined the cook 17 times. I've been missing a lot of cooking this week just because of me going on vacation and whatnot. So we'll have to see exactly what all other missions we can get done this week. Let's go get our sleep pass points here. This should take us back up to 2,000. Let's go. And now for the daily gift. I'm very curious what we can get for the daily gift here. Basically within the last 2 days we've gotten like 150 diamonds, which is pretty cool. $20 more diamonds. Hey, listen, they want to keep giving me some diamonds. I'll take it. I'll take the diamonds. We have 1,975 diamonds currently, which is really good, actually. I just don't know exactly what I want to spend it on. I'm kind of curious to see about the electric type bundles. Spam risk. Get out of here. I've been getting a bunch of spam calls for whatever reason this morning. Alright, let's head back here, though. Let's collect up some berries and ingredients here. Yeah, because this Feraligatr, it do be putting in work. However, I think this other this other Totodile that we just got, Metronome, got us 1,061 strength there. Let's go. And honestly, I still can't believe earlier, well, last night for me, but earlier in the video for you guys, I still can't believe that Togekiss main skill went off and it got us that tasty strength at, no, that's not what it's called. It's something along those lines. New arrival, Raikou. What is this? Also, Raikou's main skill is a new one. Helper Boost. Electric. Bro, what? I hope you're looking forward to this. Raikou details. March 25th at 3 p.m. Raikou incense can be used starting from the date and time above. Appearing at Greengrass Isle, Raikou may still appear during regular sleep research even after the Raikou research event ends, but extremely rarely. So it's going to be extremely hard to find Raikou after the event. Oh, it is a snoozing type as well. That's going to be really hard. Let's take a look at this Helper Boost Electric new main skill. Your team of helpers, including Raikou, will instantly gather a bonus amount of berries and ingredients based on the number of different species of electric type Pokemon on your team and the level of the Helper Boost Electric skill. Interesting. The more different species of electric type Pokemon on your team, the greater the effect of this skill. The following are examples of different teams of Pokemon eligible for this benefit. So, example 1, a team with 5 different species of electric type Pokemon. So, Raikou, Raichu, Dedenne, Jolteon, Ampharos. Example 2, a team with 4 different species of electric type Pokemon. So this one has Raikou, 2 Raichus, a Jolteon, and an Ampharos. Example 3, a team with 5 different species of electric type Pokemon. So they are just showing us here that if you put Raichu and Pikachu on a team, that is still being considered as 5 different species. So it's more so each different Pokemon. So even if it evolves into a certain Pokemon, even if you put the pre-evolution in, it should still count as a different species of Pokemon. Note though that Pikachu Halloween and Pikachu Holiday do also count separately from Pikachu. So that's also interesting to note as well, because you could literally have a Raichu, a Pikachu Halloween, and a Pikachu Holiday. Throw in your Raikou in there as well, and that could be your full team. So, multiplication example, if Raikou's main skill Helper Boost Electric is level 6, and there is a team of 5 different species of electric type Pokemon, you instantly get times 11 the usual help from all Pokemon on your team, including Raikou. This is because main skill level 6 yields a base value of 5 plus a bonus of 6 based on the number of different species of electric type Pokemon on your team. Special Pikachu that appears when you link your Pokemon Go Plus does not count towards this main skill. So that's kind of unfortunate. But I can also understand why they did that as well. Because Raikou is a special Pokemon, you can have only one Raikou on your team. Note, it's possible to befriend more than one special Pokemon, but you cannot have more than one special Pokemon on the same team. For all special Pokemon, the first befriended special Pokemon's nature and subskill are identical for all researchers. So that's very interesting as well that they put that there. So they are going to be, I'm assuming, considering legendary Pokemon as special Pokemon. And as of right now, it's looking like you can only put one special Pokemon on a team. So you could make 5 different teams currently, but you can only have one special Pokemon on a team. So whenever we have Entei and Suicune also come to the game, it looks like as of now, we are not going to be able to run all 3 of them on the same team. It looks like they're going to all have to be different teams, which I'm assuming, obviously, Raikou, you're going to want more of an electric team. With Entei, you're probably going to want more of a fire team. With Suicune, you're going to want more of a water team. And so on for each of the other legendaries that may come. But what's also interesting is that last part there. For all special Pokemon, the first befriended special Pokemon's nature and subskills are identical for all researchers. So no matter who catches a Raikou during this event, every single first Raikou, I should say, that everyone catches is all going to be the same. Everybody's going to have the same exact Raikou, down to the nature and subskills. So that's very interesting that they're putting that in there, because basically everybody's going to have the same exact Raikou, which is interesting. but also kind of a little, like, I'm very concerned with what are they gonna make it good? Are they gonna make the nature just like a normal nature? You know what I mean? Where it doesn't have an effect to it. I'm very curious to see what they do with that. Let's see here, though. This is Raikou research. Repeated peals of thunder have been heard over a certain area of Greengrass Isle. Follow-up research in the area revealed bits of Raikou main and the Raikou left behind. According to Professor Nerali, he'll be able to conduct research into Raikou's sleep habits. If you collect lots of Raikou main samples during your sleep research, you can trade these Raikou main samples via the event exchange for new items, Raikou incense, and Raikou biscuits. Okay, so that's very interesting. So more or less, it seems like we're not going to have to use master biscuits, but it seems like we're going to be getting new items such as Raikou incense and Raikou biscuits to help you see Raikou's sleep styles. The Raikou research event lasts from 4 a.m. on Monday, March 25th until 3:59 a.m. on Monday, April 8th on Greengrass Isle. The legendary Pokemon Raikou will appear during sleep research for the first time, and this 2-week event is a special opportunity to concentrate on researching it. During this event, you can collect samples of Raikou main to exchange via the event exchange for items such as Raikou incense and Raikou biscuits. You can use Raikou incense to research Raikou's various sleep styles. Even without Raikou incense, Raikou may appear during sleep research, but extremely rare. So obviously you're going to want to use some of your Raikou main to get Raikou incense to actually be able to see him spawn in, because without it, unfortunately, it does seem like it's going to be extremely rare for him to spawn in, even with the event going on, it seems like. But for researchers who would like to befriend Raikou, we recommend using Raikou biscuits, which are specialized for use with Raikou only. Also, Electric-type helper Pokemon will be particularly helpful during this event. Electric-type helper Pokemon include Pikachu, Raichu, Jolteon, Raikou, Pichu, Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos, and Dedenne. In addition, you'll be able to encounter Pokemon of different sleep types, regardless of your own. Electric-type Pokemon in particular will have a greater appearance rate, which is awesome. There is going to be Week 1 missions and Week 2 missions. Hopefully we get a little bit of an announcement beforehand, maybe on a Discord, of what the missions are going to be. So it looks like exchange period for March 25th through April 11th. This is a shop where you can exchange samples of Raikou main for the following items: Raikou incense, Raikou biscuits, main skill seeds, and Thunderstone, which is pretty cool, and more, it says. Also, a few Raikou incense and Raikou biscuits will be added at a slightly lower exchange rate in the second week of the event. Keep an eye out for these during the last stretch of the event. So I'm assuming that they're going to lower the exchange rate just so that, you know, if people haven't caught him yet, they'll probably make it a little bit easier for the second week of the event versus doing it on the very first week. What is Raikou incense, though? An incense adored by Raikou, obviously. It's probably going to work just like any other incense. If you set this on the stumped labeled incense next to your test on the home screen before you begin sleep tracking, you will for sure be able to meet Raikou during your next sleep research. You can have up to one in your bag's item pocket at a time. Incense that you have set still counts as being inside your bag's items pocket until it's consumed during sleep research. Alright, what are Raikou biscuits? These can be used during sleep research within the event period and only with Raikou. One Raikou biscuit increases Raikou's friendship points by 6. So, that is interesting. However, I guess it's going to really depend on how much the friendship points you're going to need. Because obviously, if one Raikou biscuit increases Raikou's friendship by 6. I mean, if his friendship points are only 12, then we would only need 2 Raikou biscuits to recruit him. So I guess at the end of the day, it's really going to just depend on how many friendship points it's going to need. I highly doubt it's going to be 12. I want to say it's probably going to be like 20 or 24. They're probably going to make us use at least 3 to 4 Raikou biscuits on it. After the event exchange closes, any Raikou biscuits that you have will be automatically converted into Great Biscuits. So that's also very interesting, because is each Raikou biscuit going to turn into 2 Great Biscuits? Because technically, if it's 6 friendship points, that should be 2 Great Biscuits, because each Great Biscuit is 3 friendship points. So very interesting points here. During the event, this is Raikou main. During the event, Raikou will leave behind bits of its main, which you can collect as samples. You can check to see how many samples you have at the event exchange. The samples won't go into your bag's item pocket, which is nice. After the event ends, you can still trade samples of Raikou main until the event exchange closes. Once the exchange period ends, any remaining samples of Raikou main will be lost. So make sure that you guys are exchanging your Raikou main while you can, because if not, you're going to lose it anyways. Sleep research on Greengrass Isle. This is the main way you can get samples of Raikou main, is if you do the research at Greengrass Isle. So everybody's going to want to go there. Limited time missions, Raikou research bundles, research community. In rare cases, you can get samples of Raikou main from other researchers in your research community who are participating in the same event. The higher your closeness with each researcher, the more likely you are to receive samples of Raikou main from them through the research community. The following limited time special gift will be distributed only to those who cannot participate in the research community. Users who can access the research community screen are not eligible for this gift. Interesting. So, I don't know what researchers are not able to access the research community. Obviously, we, or at least I, am able to access the research community, so I will not be given the limited time special gift. But it basically looks like it's just 50 samples of Raikou main. And at the beginning, so they're actually giving 100 samples. 50 for each week. So very interesting there. Bonuses. Each time an electric type helper Pokemon brings you ingredients, it will have 1 extra. Very interesting. The chance of an electric type helper Pokemon main skill being triggered will be multiplied by 1.5. The Snorlax on Greengrass Isle will have Greppa berries, which is the electric type, set as one of its favorite berries. A few Pokemon of different sleep types will appear during sleep research, regardless of the researcher's sleep type, which we already knew that. And then certain Pokemon will be more likely to appear during sleep research, which is going to be electric type Pokemon. So very interesting. Very, very interesting. So these are just some important notes as well here, guys, and then we're going to head back and get ready to cook breakfast for our Snorlax here. I know this has been a bit of a longer video, but lots of news to cover here about the Raikou event. Important notes: each day of the Raikou research event rolls over at 4 a.m. Event bonuses apply only to Sleep Data tracked on Greengrass Isle. After the event ends, Raikou may still appear during sleep research conducted on Greengrass Isle, but extremely rarely. Raikou incense can still be used after the event has ended. Because Raikou is a special Pokemon, you can have only 1 Raikou on your team. It's possible to befriend more than one special Pokemon, but you cannot have more than one special Pokemon on the same team. For all special Pokemon, the first befriended special Pokemon's nature and sub-skills are identical for all researchers. Event bonuses apply only to sleep tracking that begins within the event period. Which this is always the same as normal. If you guys click review later, if you started tracking your sleep before the event has started and then you click review later, it's still not going to count. If you did start your sleep tracking within the event period and you still click review later, you still will get the bonuses applied. So that is honestly a ton of news, guys. I don't even know really what to say about all of that, other than just, wow. Lots of stuff happening in the game here. Lots of stuff coming. We got new reports, 28 here. Asha Kyogre, hitting level 5. I also do want to give a shout out to, let me see if I can find her real quick. Because we did level up while I was down at the beach, but Laura Bella, I wanted to give a shout out to you because we leveled up the other day. I think we got to level 5, which is awesome. But I wanted to give a shout out to you as well because I missed the shout out for you while I was down at the beach there. But let's go ahead and get ready to head back here now. We will get ready to actually, you know what? One other thing that I should do real quick, just to make it fair for everybody, because I haven't checked for a little while. Is everybody within a day? Is everybody within a day? Everybody is within a day. Wow. I was actually fairly surprised there. I was expecting at least 1 or 2 to be within 3 days, but everybody is doing a great job of staying active, which is awesome. But let's head back here now, and we will go ahead and cook some breakfast for our Snorlax. He's apparently still munching on some berries. So let's do the dazzling apple cheese salad. Let's go ahead and throw in some fancy eggs, some apples, some extra milk. Alright, that'll do it. Got 57 ingredients there. $10,000 dish strength. Let's go. For the dazzling apple cheese. Which that definitely should take us up into Master 3, guys. Especially because he's still eating berries as well, or he was before we started cooking. Let's see. Is it going to take us up there? Master 3, let's go! Let's go! Alright, guys. We hit Master 3, which is awesome. Which that means we do get this, I think it's an Eevee incense? Yeah, let's go. That's awesome, guys. But that is going to do it for today's episode. I know that this was a crazy long video. Lots of stuff to talk about. Honestly, I couldn't even still believe that the... well, let me find out what it's called, because this is going to bug me now. That's actually what I went in here for the first time. Tasty Chance S. I need to remember that. Tasty Chance S. I still can't believe, though, that already triggered for us from our Togekiss. That was actually crazy. I was not expecting that. And honestly, I was not expecting to get all of this Raikou news as well. Just literally tons of stuff coming to the game, I feel like, and just so much news that I'm like dumping onto you guys. But just absolutely insane, all the stuff that's happening here in the game. Cannot wait for Raikou to finally be here. It's gonna be honestly quite an incredible time, I feel like. So super excited for that. But we're going to end the video here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to smash the like button for me, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.